Let's go back into the league to take a look at how we can build this league out a little bit further now that the registration form's complete. Moving along from registration form, let's take a look at teams and players. Here is where we will be able to actually refresh this page, and since we already did submit some information for this particular league, we can now see one of the players is already in here. The player's first name and last name, the email, and the phone number that they used to sign themselves in. Since they did not pay, we show this as a not paid, which means that you'll want to collect that money later on. You can add players to this particular section a couple ways. You can send in an import, or you can manually punch them in here. Now that there have been players added into our league here, we can go in here into the schedule section.
Okay, here we can create a number of rules for our leagues. We are just going to bypass this section. We are going to use the team sign up for this league. It's basically using your registration form. The league format's going to remain standard. We're going to choose a start date and an end date. So let's pick the 26th here of Monday of February, and we're going to punch this out month long, all of March to the 25th, all on Monday. So we're going to choose day of the week being Monday. If there's any blackout days, like a holiday or something like that, and you want to bypass a particular day in the week, go ahead and choose your blackout days. And now we're going to choose maximum games per week. In this example, we have 10 players in this league. So if I wanted everybody to play each other one time, I would make sure that the maximum games per week is at 5 for my 10 players. If you had 20 players, increase that maybe to 10. If you had 7, maybe you'd want to have somewhere around 3 or 4 games per week. Now that I have this, you could choose times, you could choose location. For the most part, this is all you'll need. Let's go down here and generate schedule. All right, just like that, you have the system automatically generating you a schedule. Every player plays each other one time, and throughout the weeks, these matchups are going to change and evolve. If ever you needed to change one type of matchup, you could go to Enable Drag and Drop Builder, and we're going to take Jordan and move Jordan down here to actually play Team 7. So Team 2 and Jordan swapped. Now it's a new matchup. You also have the ability to score this league. Let's go to Show Scoring Inputs, and now I can input numbers into the league. Now that I've input the scores for the week 1 league, I'm going to stop showing the scoring inputs. Basically now as I refresh this page, all the data and the scores are going to be able to read each other so that the standings and the summary changes. So let's go here on the top and let's pop over into standings. We can now see by team a record, wins and loss, and if there's a point structure that you guys have, you'll be able to see the point structure. Let's go into summary. Similar type of data, you'll be able to see points and how everybody, each team, is structured with their points throughout the summary of your league. Moving along to general settings, you can go back to essentially the first page when we are creating this league. You get a name, your cost. If any of this needs to change, go ahead and make your changes under general settings. And then finally, there's an email tab, which allows us to send out maybe a weekly reminder to all of the league players with a title and a body. And this is used similarly to the other email functions that we have within Sports Carnival. So that's how you create a standard format league. Now that your entire league has been built out, the only other options that you guys have here at the top right corner is to be able to view the league. Once you do this, it creates a brand new tab for you to actually put up onto your website. So you can take this link right up here and have it as a call to action button on your website where your people, your customers, or league members can punch in to see who's all a part of the league, where the standings sit with this particular league, and then if anybody's updating news, you can go ahead and see that as well. Let's go back into the back-end page and look at one more link. The only other link that you will make sure that you want to have on your website is this view form. So I can click that and it will pop open a brand new link. So I'll take this link and use this on a call to action on my website as well. Something like join the league here, which allows you to get into this. This can be iframed or it can just be a link like this with your specific logo. With those two links, you'll have all the things you need to actually run and operate a successful league.